It was seen that Diddy's private jet left the United States right after the police searched his home.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. I know.
There is now a picture of him at the airport, waiting for his plane right after the event.
There have been shielding the entrance to his home. He has stayed out of sight since Homeland Security agents were here on Monday doing that search warrant, doing that raid, and since headlines after that have gone global about a sex trafficking investigation. The private guards at Two-Star Island spent hours.
Who and what was on that plane he supposedly wasn't on? That's highly suspect, in my opinion. Follow-up question, why was he allowed on vacation right now?
Well, why wouldn't he be? There's no warrant out for his arrest. This is simply an investigation. So they don't have any reason to keep him here. Who was on the plane? I'm not sure. It's apparently there is a young man we talked about who went to Syracuse, played basketball, and he's been alleged to be his drug mule. But he was searched, and I think there was just some personal drug use items that were recovered. I think it was a little bit of cocaine, a little bit of marijuana edibles. You know, that's nothing in and out. I think his bond was $2,500. But I'm, you know, and allegedly, Diddy didn't even know, allegedly, that the raids were happening. And then he was just, you know, going along with his day-to-day life, traveling on his jet. So again, why wouldn't he be allowed to go? There's nothing holding him here.
After going to the Caribbean, the plane came back to Miami. What was he trying to get rid of over there?
Federal law enforcement agents arrived at the rapper's properties with guns drawn as multiple helicopters hovered above. Several people were questioned outside the home in handcuffs, and 2 appeared to be Diddy's sons, Justin and King Combs. As the raid was taking place, Diddy's private jet left Los Angeles and touched down in the Caribbean. It was initially unclear if he was on board until video obtained by TMZ showed Diddy pacing back and forth outside of the Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport just hours later. Multiple people have reacted to the home raids, including Cassie, 50 Cent, and Aubrey O'Day. Cassie called out her ex's depraved conduct, with her attorney telling Page Six she will support the prosecution of those that have violated the law. 50 Cent reacted on Instagram saying, "Just got real," and that they don't come like that unless they got a case. Aubrey also spoke on the news via Instagram, praying for all of the alleged victims, including herself, to finally speak on what they have endured.
Booking photos of Brendan Paul snapped in a South Florida jail Monday are a departure from the images shared on his public-facing Facebook profile of life in the sphere of a celebrity. Miami-Dade police arrested the 25-year-old at the Miami airport as he was about to board a private jet with Sean Diddy Combs. Officers were working with Homeland Security when they found cocaine and marijuana-laced candy in Paul's bag, both felonies in Florida. Diddy was not arrested, but the hip-hop mogul and some of his associates, including Paul, are named in this explosive lawsuit filed by Diddy's former producer Rodney Jones. Jones levels accusations of sexual assault, drug abuse, sex trafficking, and other crimes. Both Jones and Paul worked on Diddy's most recent album, which Paul celebrated on social media in September. Court documents include some of those social media photos of Paul and Diddy together. The lawsuit labels Paul as a mule who acquires and distributes drugs and guns. It also says he provided cash payments to sex workers on Diddy's behalf. And one witness describes seeing Paul and others spiking champagne bottles with ecstasy while on a yacht in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Jones alleges Diddy was running a sex trafficking venture, and his associates, including Paul, were aiding and abetting it. Paul graduated from Hawkins School and then briefly attended Syracuse University, where he played basketball. His bio there listed his hometown as Shaker Heights and said he was majoring in sports management. We visited the Chagrin Falls address listed as Paul's current home and arrest records. No one answered the door, but someone yelled no comment through a window. We also reached out to Paul's attorney, who simply said, quote, "We do not plan on trying this case in the media. All issues will be dealt with in the court." The same day Paul was arrested, Homeland Security raided and took evidence from Diddy's Miami and Beverly Hills homes. He has denied Jones's allegations. Northeast Ohio-based Collaborative to End Human Trafficking weighed in on the situation, telling us in a statement, quote, "Every time human trafficking is in the news, it is a reminder that victims are exploited every day. It can happen to anyone, from anywhere. The connection to Northeast Ohio in these specific allegations remind us that it happens here too. What's important to focus on is that human trafficking is solvable." Right now, Paul is scheduled to appear on those criminal charges in Miami in late April. In civil court, Jones is asking for at least $30 million in damages against Diddy and all of his associates. I'm Catherine Ross reporting.
This poor kid who was Diddy's drug driver was trying to run away with Diddy, man.
Arrested at the airport. You're watching Miami-Dade police body camera footage obtained exclusively by 7 News, showing one of Sean P. Diddy Combs' entourage members under arrest at Miami Opelika Executive Airport Monday. Brendan Paul, who's been referred to in lawsuits as Diddy's drug mule, was arrested and charged with drug possession once his bags were searched Monday. Here he is with Diddy near the mogul's jet when feds intercepted the plane that would have taken Diddy and his family on a spring break trip, a trip that was never had. Meanwhile, the umbrellas are out at Diddy's house, but it's not raining. Security guards and their SUVs blocking any view beyond this point. But here's a new view from 7 Skyforce, showing the mogul's plane parked at Miami Opelika Executive Airport. It had been in Antigua earlier this week, which has been a trying one.
Brendan, Paul, and Pablo never did get away with each other.
But the way they did the search warrant and how they did it, man, I thought he was El Chapo or somebody. Yeah, they took a tactical team in there, brother. They had tactical units. So for them to have a team in New York, because they didn't really mention too much about New York. They had property in New York, property in Miami, and a property in LA, all simultaneously hit. Those different agencies had to get together, plan that, and that's not no bull. You know, that's a lot of manpower, a lot of money. So they want to know how they spent the taxpayer. The taxpayer's gonna know why you spending my money on this to come up with nothing. So you best believe they had something in the first place to go up in there, because they didn't have a search warrant for bodies. They had a search warrant for like materials, laptops, telephones, logs, pictures, tapes. You know, that's what they search warrant is for. They didn't have a search warrant for bodies. The news about them arresting the mule, now, they're gonna have to prove that. Now, if that guy becomes a witness, and if they can track anything back to Puff with that, that's gonna be one of their star witnesses.
This kid can now serve as a star witness, bringing Diddy down.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
As her details of his whereabouts remain unknown even in his apology video.
Are you doing all right, man? Everyone's worried about you. Are you okay? Are you all right, man? Appreciate it, man. I hope you're good, man.
Have a good Sunday.
All right, cheers. Diddy, we're just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all. People just want to know if you feel sorry, if things are gonna, what's going on with that. I'm sorry to bug you. All right.
Love. You have a good day.
All right, you too. You think people will forgive you, Diddy?
Down here at Pura Vida by my pad, right into the man right here. Love. What's up? Miami's like that. Yeah. It's a movie.
Friend be your brother.
This guy has been seen around Miami, but no one knows what he's about.
Oh, ask him if he did it.
Oh my God. How you doing? Hi, love, baby. Love, man.
It looks like his kids are trying to keep his current situation under wraps.
What's up, King? How are you, man? Good to see you, man. Who's graduating today?
Chance.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Hey, King, quick question. How's your father going so far?
How's he holding up right now, man?
He's good.
He's good?
He's good?
Hey, it took a lot for him to apologize, right? I mean,
Stop in the coop on the way.
he still got a lot of supporters, still believing in him.
Hey, your dad is doing okay?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah.
Stop in the coop on the way. Stop in the coop on the way.
All right, King. Thank you, man. How's your dad going so far, man? He's okay?
I don't think Maggie's out there. He's not here.
All right, Justin. Thank you, man.
All right, God bless you.
All right, you too, man. Thank you.
How's he holding up, man? Good? Some of us got his back. You feel me?
Any concern about your dad, man? You wanna say anything?
Hey, if he wasn't worried after the Cassie Venture lawsuit, he sure as heck is now.